Former US President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris went head to head on major issues in the presidential debate that was hosted by ABC News in Philadelphia. This is the first presidential debate for Kamala Harris, and here are the key moments you need to know. Economy. Kamala Harris, focused on strengthening the middle class, has highlighted her $6,000 child tax credit plans and a $50,000 tax deduction for small business startups. She also took a jibe at Trump, saying that his economic plan is all about a tax break for the rich. Trump replied that he has no such plans and that the US economy faltered due to inflation under Biden and Harris. Abortion. The next highlight of the debate was abortion. Trump accused Harris of supporting late-term abortions while Harris defended a woman's right to choose. She emphasized her support to Roe v. Wade and the need to protect reproductive rights. Immigration. Trump focused heavily on immigration, a key issue in his campaign. He claimed that other countries are sending millions of people from prisons and mental institutions to the US, leading to a rise in crime. The host of this debate refuted Trump's claim, highlighting the FBI statement that crime is coming down in the country. Kamala responded to Trump on this issue by bringing up Trump's legal battles and said the focus should be on looking ahead. Russia-Ukraine. On the topic of Russia and Ukraine, Harris praised US support for Ukraine's independence, saying that under Trump, Putin would have already taken Kyiv. Trump responded by stating that the war would never have started under his leadership and criticized the current administration's foreign policy.
But just so you understand, they sent her to negotiate peace before this war started. 3 days later, he went in and he started the war because everything they said was weak and stupid. They said the wrong things. That war should have never started. She was the emissary. They sent her in to negotiate with Zelensky and Putin, and she did. And the war started 3 days later. And that's the kind of talent we have with her.
Yet again, I said it at the beginning of this debate, you're going to hear a bunch of lies coming from this fellow. And that is another one. When I went to meet with President Zelensky, I've now met with him over 5 times. The reality is it has been about standing as America always should, as a leader upholding international rules and norms. That the alliances we have around the world are dependent on our ability to look out for our friends and not favor our enemies because you adore strongmen instead of caring about democracy.
Israel-Palestine. During the debate, Kamala Harris condemned the recent attacks by Hamas and affirmed Israel's right to defend itself. She called for an immediate ceasefire and stressed the importance of securing peace for both Israelis and Palestinians, for which Donald Trump argued that the war wouldn't have started if he were in charge. He blamed the current administration for weakening the US positions, saying both Harris and Biden failed to stop the conflict. He even suggested that if Harris were president, Israel would be at risk.
Vice President Harris, your thoughts?